Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Jake, your friendly mutineer, and a heck of a Disney podcaster, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, Mickey Mutineers! Welcome, swab, scalawags, and sons of bitches, wibbly wobbly, fishy unofficial, well inaccurate yet dead nuts on Disney podcast, inappropriate on so many levels. And this week, we visit the correctional department.
No, corrections.
Oh, corrections. I'm sorry. Let me fix that. The corrections department.
Wait a minute. Do we need the corrections department for that correction?
Here they come.
We take a look at the Obi Wan cast. We dissect.
Gross.
Disneyland.
Just cut it wide open.
And you won't believe how clickbaity today's topic is.
Hell yes. So, in case you didn't notice, you guys and the listener and the viewer, and anyone watching us right now, which would be included as a viewer, but also in the present, not in the past or future, still do not...
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
What the hell did you just say to me?
It doesn't matter. You're not the viewer or the listener. You're the...
The rug's not the point here, dude.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was mucking with the time continuum.
When will it be now?
Who was phone? No, but you'll notice that we still do not have our new pre-recorded amazing intro up yet because I was working on it yesterday and trying to get like the announcement and our voices into the correct time along with the theme song, and for some reason I couldn't do it, and like I was going insane. I almost snapped it over my knee and quit the podcast. Like nothing was going right. It was driving me crazy. So I took a break, and by break I mean a nap, and then came back.
And by nap you mean coma?
No, it was only about 45 minutes. This was not a 3-hour coma. But then I came back afterwards and got everything to fit into place. I was like, oh wait, I can just do this, and trim this here, and like everything worked. Except for I didn't have time to finish it because I spent so much time being frustrated with it. So that's awesome. So maybe next week, guys. Maybe next week. We'll see. But it's coming along, and I'm very excited about it.
Mickey Mutineers podcast, full of empty promises.
No.
Just like my life.
Now, well, Josh is correct. It's not so much empty promises as it is, like, very delayed promises. But we've yet to break any of them. Just because they haven't happened yet doesn't mean they're broken. We'll get to them. No, we'll get to them. This mindset is why I'm single. I said I would clean the garage. I never said when.
That's a good point.
Ladies.
I haven't not. Yeah, who wouldn't want this? Come on. I'm honest. Kind of.
Ish.
I'm honest-ish. So, and along those exact same lines of working on the new intro, I'm also working on the new intro for Hot Sauce Heathen, Josh. And that's also coming together. And, like, I don't want you, Josh, to feel like I'm pushing you aside, because I'm also sitting on a whole Jake Box song that I haven't done anything with yet either. Technically, two, because Tequila's not done.
There's like 3 words in that whole song.
Yeah, I have Robbie's.
I thought I sent you mine.
No, you sent me your sweet intros. Even though half those intros was you saying, I'm Jake and I'm Jordan. Which wasn't...
I was trying to help you guys out.
Well, it helps because I used you for me.
Nice.
But then I said I'm Josh. No, this is all fake. I mean, Josh did. Are you checking the time, Jordan?
No, I just got a text message.
Oh. On your wrist?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
You have
these
new
fans.
messages and 15 conversations.
See?
First, Brock said I knew you were spying on me.
Did it say Brock?
No. It was my friend Brock.
Oh.
Are you his friend? It sounds like you're spying on him.
Yeah,
No.
it sounds a little fucking creepy, dude.
Hey, you know what? Why don't you two mind your own fucking business, huh?
Well, I was minding my own business up until you brought your business into my business, and now I feel like it's our business,
Well,
comrade.
Listen, I would expect my watch to tell everybody my personal information.
How do you get your watch to read your text to you?
No.
Was that accidental and you don't know?
It was totally accidental, and I don't know.
I like it.
I hope it happens again. Well, no. No, Josh, if you do it right now, it'll just read the notes that I sent you that you've already read, so don't try to do it.
Don't tell me what to do, Mom.
Damn it, he got me again. It's a very good point. Very solid. How's your guys' week been?
It was all right. I had to go out. I bought a pair of binoculars, and I went bird watching.
Wait, are you being serious?
What?
I like bird watching.
Wait.
I can always find
Well-
finches, though. I find other birds. I just don't know what they're called.
Back to Jordan.
Well, no, I went and I bought a pair of binoculars, and there was this tree where this family of birds like built their nest, and I thought it would be fun to go check them out because you don't see these birds in this area. It was right next to my friend Brock's house, and what?
Now I see where this is going. Carry on.
I went bird watching. What?
I don't know. If you're buying binoculars, it kind of sounds like you're standing outside your friend Brock's house spying on him.
I don't understand where you would get that kind of information or why you would think that.
All I'm saying is that your wrist told me that you were spying on Brock, and suddenly
Listen, man, if I went around listening to what everyone's wrists say, I feel like I would get a lot of bum information.
But were you or were you not outside of Brock's house with binoculars?
Listen, Jake, I don't remember coming to the podcast to get the third degree about what I may or may not do in my spare time.
I feel like...
Okay, I'm confused. Is it Brock like Brock Sampson from Venture Brothers, or is it Brock like former President Barack Obama?
The first one.
You're friends with Brock Sampson?
I am.
Nice.
But does he know that?
Chupacabra.
Listen, he might. I don't know.
All I'm saying is it sounds like you're being very invasive of his privacy.
I feel like you're being very invasive of my privacy.
Invasive or wait? What are we all saying?
I'm not being...
He said invasive. No, he said invasive. You said embracive.
I said invasive.
Because if I was being embracive of his privacy, I wouldn't be accusing him right now, so... Which I'm not accusing, I'm just wondering.
No, it sounds like you're fucking accusing.
No, I'm just wondering what he was doing outside Brock's house with binoculars. Bird watching. Name the bird, Jordan.
Big. Name the bird Jordan.
Hold on. Damn it, Josh. Also, big?
Yeah.
What color was this big bird?
Yellow?
Damn it.
I mean, the story checks out.
Yeah.
Sounds like he was bird watching.
It sounds exactly like he was bird watching. Damn it, Jordan, you're off the hook. For now.
Suckers. I got this Haunted Mansion game.
You pick it up while bird watching?
No, I ordered this off the internet.
What? Okay, wait, hold up the game again. I like that it sounds like a game. Like, it sounded like, yeah, there's like weird board game ASMR just now. So what is it?
I don't know. It was only $16 on Amazon, but I had seen it in Walmart like a week or two prior, and it was $25 at Walmart. And I thought, this looks cool. I asked Chelsea, I was like, hey, would this be something you want to play?
Flying over their house.
And she said, yeah, probably. But then she said, see how much it is on Amazon. So I looked on Amazon, and when I looked it up, it was $20. So it was like $5 cheaper than what it was in the store. And for some reason, on Friday, I was just surfing on Amazon, and I thought, oh, I wonder how much that game is. And it was a limited time deal for like $16.50.
Whoa.
So I was like, $16? I'll try this game for $16.
Wait, have we said that it was a Haunted Mansion game?
No, we just said it was a game.
I just realized that.
It's a haunted mansion game.
Okay, how many players is it?
2 to 6.
Okay. I have an idea. Guys, do you know how we could lose even more viewers? How annoying...
You could buy a plane ticket and just come out
No.
here.
Okay, put a pin in that. Because that's not a bad idea. But...
I don't know. It's almost fire season. You gotta wait till the fall now.
Since when does... No, hold on. What if Jordan sets up his camera over the board game and we live stream playing it, but me and Josh aren't there, and we just kind of have to tell Jordan to like roll for us and move our pieces and stuff?
It
sounds like a terrible
Right?
idea.
Wouldn't it be so annoying?
Sounds like Jordan's gonna cheat.
Like, we could even it out, and maybe since you guys live close to each other, Josh could go over there. But no, I don't want to do that at all. In fact, I want Josh farther away from it. And, no, this is the worst idea I've ever had. I love it. Okay, really, I just want to play the Haunted Mansion game. Is that so bad?
Listen, I can tell you right now that I have a really bad habit of buying board games and not
Me
playing
too.
them.
Yep.
Because I
Totally.
bought that Horrified board game from like 2 or 3 years ago, and I still haven't played it once. But I had to go out and get it the second I heard about it.
In fact, Jordan, my friend that lives up by you borrowed us a Disney game that we still haven't played like 6 months ago.
Your friend that lives up by me, isn't that just me?
No, I actually have a friend that I grew up with in Utah that
Is
lives
it
up
Brock?
by you. No, it's Big Bird.
Didn't know he was from Utah. Huh. I've learned something here today, and I'm happy about it. Thanks, guys.
Anytime, Jake.
Hey, let's talk some Disney.
Might as well. I mean, that's what we're here for anyway.
I mean, I'm here because I like you guys, kind of.
Eh. You say potato, I say fuck you.
No one said potato.
Oh, wait. Hold on. All right, that's better. Sorry. Oh, you can take a hearing test on your freaking iPhone now? My hearing is pretty bad.
Where the hell did this come from?
His iPhone.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just literally said.
Okay, our first stop in talking some Disney, guys, let's visit the corrections department, which, keep in mind, this is the first time we visited the corrections department, and it hasn't been related to Jordan not being here. Because usually when Jordan misses an episode and listens back, he comes back and corrects us on everything wrong that we said. This isn't the case. He was actually a part of this one this time. So Jordan, I hope you feel bad.
Oh wait, is this the dates for the Marvel movies from last week?
This is exactly the dates for the Marvel. Guys, we were...
No, hold on. Listen, we can visit the corrections department, all right, and it's fine. But I want you to know, I fucking looked this shit up on my phone, and then 12 hours later, 12 goddamn hours later, Disney pulled this
Like,
shit.
that's the thing. It wasn't even a couple of days. No. Like, we went on a lengthy discussion about when things are coming out and why and how and everything. The very next day, way before I could release the episode, Disney's like, oh, no, none of that was correct.
Disney was like, "Oh, guys, we fucked up. We were listening to your episode, and we totally forgot to announce this. That's what it was."
Oh, so it's our fault?
No. We did them a favor by reminding them that they forgot to
don't
announce
forget, Black Widow doesn't come out in May anymore. It comes out, what was it, July? As of right now. We'll find out tomorrow whether or not we're wrong. Maybe we should just camp out in front of the corrections department. I don't know.
You can't camp out in front of the correctional department. You get arrested for that.
Then you'll camp out in the correctional department. What a weird loophole. Hey, you can't sleep here. Click, clack, click, sleep there.
So what happens if you try to break into jail? I mean, you'll succeed, right? No matter what.
Wait a minute!
You're just failing uphill.
I've been renting hotel rooms like a sucker. Spending money?
I don't know why that's funny.
Hey, if you're planning on visiting Anaheim anytime soon, let us in. We'll let you in on this one trick that everybody hates, or something.
Save that for the clickbait.
Want to save money on your vacation? Stay tuned. What's the closest correctional facility to Orange County?
Orange County
Oh,
Jail.
well, there you go.
So stupid.
No, this is far and away the best travel advice we've given anyone. Also, I'm glad that I've changed our podcast category from travel to comedy. Because I feel like this...
You feel like what? Come on, use your
I
words.
feel like this bit right here really showcases that change. Because if we were still in the travel category, I feel like questions would be raised. So.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, if you.
I mean, to be honest, if they're listening to us and taking travel advice, it's kind of their fault.
Mickey Mutineers, it's not our problem, it's your problem.
Hey, it's not us, it's you.
Oh, right. Was that our sign off? That used to be.
It was.
Yeah, it was for.
I like that one. We
period.
should bring it back next week. I got one.
Wait a minute. I thought we had a new one.
We do.
I
Yeah,
had
that's
a new
the
one.
No, I'm
I
good.
texted Jake before
No,
I
Josh, shut up.
forgot
We're
what
going
it
to
was.
use it. Shh.
It's okay. I
Oh,
forgot
good.
about it. I just remembered I had one.
It could be anything, and I could just lie to Josh. This is going to be awesome. So, anyway, I don't remember the entire Marvel announcement that they made on mucking up the timeline, but I just remember that Black Widow doesn't come out in May. It now comes out in July. So, mark your calendars. I know I'm marking mine. Also, guys, I'm going to go see Godzilla vs. Kong this week. I know it's not Disney, but I am excited.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Like, I know it's not art, but big monsters beat the shit out of each other. I'm in. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Sounds like art to me.
You know what? Maybe I'm a patron of the arts and I didn't even know.
Listen, if Godzilla isn't art, then why did it get a release on Criterion?
There you go. Godzilla's art. It's official. Thank you, Jordan.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
I feel better about myself and the world, kind of.
Mhm.
No, world feeling's gone.
Yeah, it's a fucking
I
stretch.
feel better about art.
Yeah, I had no idea I've been a consumer this entire time. Also, we have one viewer, and I demand you out yourself, viewer. I bet it's Jillian. Who wants to take bets?
It's not
What if it
Ryan.
is? What if he lied to us? What if it's Brock?
Oh God, I gotta go.
Where'd Jordan go with the binoculars?
He'll be back.
Okay, good. Hey, Jordan, you're back.
What?
Welcome back. We missed you.
Thanks.
I like that.
I had to go check on something.
Again?
Yeah, you had to go see a man about a big bird.
Oh.
Don't tell my wife.
It's a weird euphemism for pooping.
Oh.
I like that I just demanded that the viewer out themselves, like instead of just saying hi to them. I feel like that came off a little aggressive.
Tell me who the fuck you
Why are you here? Do you really have nothing better to do on a Monday night? No. And neither do we. Hey, next up in news. Guys, they released a cast list, I guess we could call it, of the Obi Wan Kenobi show.
Yeah, I saw that.
was
That happened today.
I was really hoping, White, that you'd just say they released the cast. Just that way I could circle back around to the correctional department.
No. I mean, they may have. I don't know. But no, so I saw this on Disney's and Star Wars Instagram. It's just a nice little square infographic of the pictures of the actors that will be appearing in Obi Wan Kenobi. And a surprise to me that I was happy about was Joel Edgerton reprising his role as Uncle Owen.
Yeah.
See,
I'm pretty excited that Kumail Nanjiani is on this list.
Yeah, I like know 3 people, and he's one of them. I mean, not know
The
them,
other
but know
two
who
is
they
Ewan
are.
McGregor and Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't know Kumail Nanjiani was even in this show, and you know he's
didn't
gonna be
either.
in Marvel's The Eternals. And,
Yep. He got fucking ripped
yeah,
for
he
that,
did.
man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if you're working out for 8 hours a day, every day, you're gonna get ripped.
Is that what I'm doing wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
yeah, last week I actually got a gym membership, and then
Who's Jim?
no, your joke was way funnier than mine.
Like, did you really get gym membership?
Yeah, but then I figured out you actually have to show up, and so I canceled it.
My daughter got a gym membership.
That's actually what made me think of the joke. So she's hanging out with Jim right now. Anyway, no. So back to
God damn it.
Kumail Nanjiani. Like, I used to listen to their podcast where they would do stand-up in the back of a comic book store in Los Angeles. And so, you know, good on him for getting into Marvel and Star Wars. Like, that's just the nerd dream, right?
Yeah, I used to watch the show that he did with Jonah Ray that was filmed at that same place.
Same thing. Because
It's called like Nerd Melt or
The
something
Meltdown.
like that.
Well, the show was called The Meltdown,
Meltdown.
but I think it was Nerd Melt.
Ah, that's right. He was in Portlandia. That's
And I
so
love
funny. So is Drunk History.
What?
Oh, he was in
Oh, I
Drunk
thought you meant
History
Drunk
as well.
History was in
That's
Portlandia. I was like, no, those are very different shows.
No.
So yeah, he's into Marvel and Star Wars. Jonah Ray became the host of Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's a good time to be alive.
Yeah,
I like Jonah Ray. It's good stuff.
I do too.
Uh,
I haven't kept up with him since he and Matt Myra left the Nerdist
yeah,
podcast.
me neither. Which was it? I don't know if I've talked about this recently or for a while, but Matt Myra talking about going to Epcot on the Nerdist podcast was a direct influence on me to start this podcast. So, because
nice.
I remember the episode, he went there and he was talking about Epcot, and the other two, Chris and Jonah, were like, "Yeah, no one cares. We don't want to talk about Epcot." And I was just like, "I care, Matt. I care. I'll start my own pod,
I care so much, I'll just start my own
and I'm going to talk
podcast.
about Epcot." So, yeah, I feel like he should know that. If anyone knows how to reach Matt Myra, one time he responded to one of my tweets and I celebrity panicked. I was like, ah!
Yeah, he did that to me too. I had tweeted, this is like right whenever I had first started listening to Nerdist, God, way back in what, 2013, 2012,
Yeah.
something like that. I was standing in line at Dragon Con waiting for my badge, and I'd sent out a tweet. I'm like, waiting in line at Dragon Con. Thank God I've got a Nerdist podcast and Jonah Ray and Matt Meyer to keep me company. And he like responded to it, and I'm like, oh God. Oh God, be cool.
Good. I'm glad it's not just me. I like Matt Meyer a lot. And, you know, good for him. Speaking of humble beginnings and where they are now, like, he was an Apple Store tech. He got involved with Chris Hardwick and Jonah Ray, and now, I mean, he's a writer for popular shows. He's a writer for the Goldbergs.
Yeah, good for him.
So anyway, back to the Obi Wan cast. Another face that I recognized, but I didn't recognize her name at first. Right next to, on this picture, right next to Kumail Nanjiani, oh man, I'm gonna butcher it. Indira Varma, right?
Hold on. Yeah.
So she's the one from Game of Thrones, right?
Was she Oberyn Martell's wife? Yeah.
Let me double check that because I'm basing this.
Yeah, I'm fact checking.
Completely on her face. I was like, I know that face. Usually it's doing this. Because that scene was horrific.
Why does Rupert Friend look like he's not very friendly at all?
No, she was not in Game of Thrones.
No. Then she looks exactly the same as the lady that was in.
No, she was. Yeah. She was Ilaria Sand.
Okay, yeah, that's Viper's wife. Okay, good. We were right. Okay. Not today, Corrections Department. Not today. Anyway, Josh, what did you say about a friendly what?
I don't know.
Oh, Rupert Friend does not look like a friend. You are correct. And then Little Ice Cube down there.
Yeah.
Which I just watched him in Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now that I'm gonna find every reason to bring up Godzilla this episode, but guys,
I guess I do. I know 3 people on here. I didn't realize. It took me a second to realize that's Ice Cube's kid.
he looks exactly like him.
Yeah.
His name is O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yeah, that sounds nothing like Ice Cube.
This is crushed ice.
Hey, speaking of actors, did you guys watch freaking episode 2 of Falcon Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
The bad guy is the scavenger from Solo.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It took me forever to freaking realize what I've seen.
I feel like
I was like,
hold on.
But the thing is, the day before, I finished watching Solo.
so you.
While we're gushing about people being able to pop into the Marvel and the Star Wars universe, I think we have to give her credit because she's like only 22 or 23.
And I feel like she's
yeah. She's a badass.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like she's. These are the only 2 things I've seen her in, and she's like the opposite character.
I don't know. I feel like she's gonna end up not really being the bad guy.
Then she'll be the same character.
Yeah.
Mask and everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Because, I mean, in Solo, we're like, she's the bad guy. Turned out she wasn't really the bad guy. And maybe in this one, we're going to be like, she's the bad guy. Turns out, it's not really the bad guy.
Yeah. She just seems too nice to be a bad guy, that's all.
Look, just because she's bad guy doesn't mean she's bad guy. I have no regrets on that one. All right, so that's all I got on the Obi Wan cast. Let's move right on to the big news this week. Out of nowhere, guys. Disneyland's just like, hey guys, we're gonna expand a lot. Now, Jordan, you're gonna have to stick with us on this one.
Well,
I mean, I'm looking at the infographics. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Well, I got one thing to say about before we get rolling.
Okay, so let me real quick. I'm showing all these infographics on the video. So, podcast listener, if you're confused, you can find the pictures, or you can just head to our YouTube and watch it. watch this exact same thing that we're talking about.
So basically, though, this is not a sure thing at all.
No, look.
This is just Disney going to the city of Anaheim and saying, hey, we feel like it's going to help the city overall if we do this, if you let us do this.
Yeah, it is extremely blue sky stuff. The bluest sky.
Yes. So the chances of it happening, the city of Anaheim approving this, is actually fairly slim, from what I understand.
But also, I mean, Disney already owns all this land.
Right, but I read, I can't remember where I read it. They've got an agreement with the city that X amount of their property can be used for theme park.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's weird.
So as I'm looking at this first picture,
the map
top
one?
down view, yeah, the map. So the new section that's the proposed. I don't know if it's a new park or an expansion of the park.
It's expansion of the parks.
Okay, so an expansion of the park. So what exactly is right there right now?
Parking lots.
Yeah.
So if you look at that map, so the left side, you'll see where it's labeled Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel. That's currently there, and then just up from that is the Disneyland Hotel, which is also currently there. And surrounding those right now is parking lots. So
yes, it's absolutely nothing.
Even though
Wait,
right above
we're talking about like right at the intersection of Walnut Street and Catella Avenue.
That's more trees, but the intersection of Walnut, Magic Way, and Disneyland Drive, that's all parking lot.
Yeah, basically. So anything south of the Paradise Pier Hotel, between the hotel and Catella, is parking lot. And same with everything north of the Disneyland Hotel, between the hotel and Magic Way. It's just parking lot and trees and pretty nice landscaping.
Greenery and all that stuff.
But so in this infographic, it shows. I mean, it's going to have to be some sort of bridge or walkway over Disneyland Drive coming from both parks.
Which isn't surprising because there's already a walkway over Disneyland Drive from downtown Disney because those pinks in that little area is continuation of downtown Disney still.
Right. Oh, yeah, you're right. I missed that. So, Jordan, you see where it says downtown Disney in the little highlighted area?
Yes.
So.
And then there's Grand Californian. There's a walkway across right there.
Yeah, straight across from that, it goes to that little circle pathway. There is a walkway over Disneyland Drive right there.
Yeah, and you can see what's left of the monorail track right there, the monorail loop.
Yeah. So
in that circle, just beyond that circle, there's the sorcerer's hat.
Oh, there is, yes. So anyway, just right off the top, right off the bat here, is not an outlandish idea to build these walkways over Disneyland Drive because we have one already and it works very well.
So here's my biggest concern. If you scroll to the other side,
oh gosh,
there's that little shopping area that's currently a shopping area that's pretty much dead right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
Where do you see this?
Go all the way over to the right and the bottom by Harbor and south Catella. Harbor and Catella.
Oh wait, like the part that's all planned out on the map?
Yeah.
No, that's a parking lot right now. That's the Toy Story lot.
That is. I'm sorry.
So yeah.
So here's my concern. So the purple is retail dining and entertainment.
Right.
The green is hotel, so you're going to build a new hotel there.
Again, blue sky.
But the light pink is a theme park experience.
Which is one building.
Yeah. What the fuck is that all about?
I don't know. Maybe they're going to have like a...
Disney Quest back?
Ooh. But here's the thing. Right across the street from that to the left is the words, a new kind of Disney entertainment destination. And here's the part that, like, I don't want to believe it.
Could include theme park.
Yes, could include theme park, hotel, retail, dining, and entertainment. It could include that. Will it? I don't know. But, yeah, so I was looking at this map a lot, and Okay, right above that, there's the possible new parking, which is also another parking lot that they own right now.
Yeah, and when they bought that, we all just assumed that they were going to make it into a parking lot, anyways.
Yeah, but they want to make it into a big ass parking garage, which Disneyland excels at.
Yes.
So imagine, I didn't ever make this connection until just a couple weeks ago when I was in Disney World. But their new parking garages with the walkways over the road to Disney Springs.
Yeah.
I imagine that's exactly what this would be like. Big parking garage, walkway over
Yeah. Oh, totally.
harbor, right into the bus parking area between the two parks.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jordan, this would make a lot of sense if you would just come to Disneyland with me.
I mean, I'm not opposed if someone wants to pay for me.
All right.
Sounds like Brock has just volunteered.
How about you, one viewer, mystery viewer? So, I was looking at this top-down map. Let's move now to the first rendering.
Which is that little shopping center one?
Nope, that's the second rendering.
Oh, on mine that came first.
Yeah, well, I sent them out of order. Go to the next one, which shows the area around the Paradise Pier and Disneyland Hotel. Again, all week people have been trying to dissect what's in the picture. Guys, it's blue sky. They just filled the picture with stuff. None of this is going to be there, or it will. I don't know.
Well, the one thing showed a frozen area, a tangled area, and a Peter Pan area.
Which is something they're building in Tokyo.
Okay, so that was the Disneyland portion of it. The California Adventure portion was Zootopia,
Wakanda.
Pringles,
What?
and Tron. No, Toy Story Land and Tron.
Wait, one of them had a Wakanda.
Oh, the one.
Yeah, one of them did have a Wakanda.
Yeah, it had the big Panther
I
statue.
was looking at the Disneyland website, and it just had Zootopia, Toy Story Land, and Tron.
Well, again, I think this just kind of adds to the how blue sky this is. They have no.
Well, no, totally.
But the part I wanted to bring up is in that rendering. It's a weird angle, and I finally realized what everything is on that. In the bottom left corner, you can make out the Incredicoaster at California Adventure.
Yeah.
And basically, all I wanted to see is where these walkways would happen from each park across the road. And so
yeah, so behind Midway Mania or whatever, the Pixar land.
yeah, you'd have to go around the Incredicoaster. But the interesting one was the Disneyland one, which it's hard to see in the picture, but if you zoom in, you can see that. And I got on Google Earth and checked, and that walkway appears to be in between Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion.
So New Orleans Square.
Right. Oh, yeah, they are. Man, I just, went to Disney World, and in my mind, those aren't in the same land at all.
And then you got the existing walkway right in the middle for downtown Disney that goes under the monorail.
Yep. So, it seems like a feasible plan to me. Whether or not it'll happen, I don't know, but I really hope it does.
I like it.
Yeah. And really, anything to make theme parks bigger. I guess if we're blue skying this, they could go really nuts on it and just make that weird strip of land around the hotels its own third theme park. I don't know. Why not?
Well, but the other thing that I thought was pretty cool, this puts all the current Disneyland hotels inside theme parks.
Oh, you're right. Because, yeah, the Grand Californian's already in California Adventure, and then outside is the Paradise Pier. And can we just... The fact that they include the Paradise Pier Hotel this is just the hotel that wouldn't die.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to include another rename.
Well, there's no more Paradise Pier.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
It's Pixar Pier, but there's still a Paradise Pier Hotel.
What was it before it was called Paradise Pier? What was it when we stayed there?
It was Paradise Pier.
Was it?
Yeah, it's been that since California Adventure opened. So.
Okay.
But
Well,
I'm just gonna live in this fantasy world where no matter what they do, it will always be called the Paradise Pier Hotel for millennia.
what was it before that though?
I don't know. Holiday Inn. I have no idea what it was before that.
I'll tell you.
That was before I got my Disney pants on and got obsessed with everything. So, I'm excited about this. My expectations are severely low because Disneyland really likes to announce things and then never follow through on them. Which, I mean...
No, there's that too.
Which goes just back to their back and forth they have with Anaheim, which is a weird relationship. Because, all in all, they need each other to survive. Anaheim, the city, is basically built... So, Jordan, around...
Oh, okay. So it started out as the Emerald of Anaheim, and then it was purchased by Disney in '95 and renamed Disneyland Pacific, and then in '98 it was renamed Paradise Pier Hotel.
Whoa, it was renamed it in '98?
Yeah. So 84, 95, and '98.
Well, I just like that California Adventure didn't open until 2001, so I just imagine 3 years people just going, what the hell's a Paradise Pier?
Oh wait a minute.
Oh, corrections
It just
department.
says as part of the '98 to 2000 expansion, it was rebranded.
Oh,
So it could have been 2001.
boo.
Yeah.
All right. Giuseppe, put the phone down. We don't need the corrections department. Josh got it covered. All right. We're good. We're good. Anyway, yeah, that's about all I got on the Disneyland expansion. It looks neat. I hope it happens. Jordan, your thoughts?
Yes.
Awesome. Excellent. Hey, who is ready for our main topic?
Yeah.
It's a shitty one.
That's a way to keep the listeners engaged.
No. The way we handle it is just superb. We're gonna handle it very tactfully and hilariously. But we're basing it on an article from Theme Park Tourist. Guys, this is Disney Clickbait. And they decided they're gonna publish this article called "The Most Underrated and Overrated Rides at Every Walt Disney World Theme Park."
I hope they don't
boy.
distinguish between the two.
Actually,
just a list of rides.
So they just picked one for each park. So one underrated ride, one overrated ride. So we're gonna go through 8 rides here, right? Yeah, that math totally checks out. And I can't say I agreed with all of them. In fact, I disagreed with most of them. So again,
All right, let's hear them.
shitty article, but guys, we're gonna do so awesome on this. Jordan, are you shuffling cards?
No.
All right. So the first theme park, they start in the Magic Kingdom. That feels like a good place to start.
Yeah.
What would you think that their overrated pick is for the Magic Kingdom?
Overrated?
Yeah.
Space Mountain.
Did you read this article?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually have to kind of agree with that, I guess.
They picked Space Mountain for overrated, which, okay, you know what? Like when I read it, I was outraged at first, but you guys have just talked me down. I'm fine with it.
No, I like it and all, but I just don't understand why it's.
Well,
got
no, I'm
such a
getting
long line.
into the head of somebody who wants to just like stir up nonsensical controversy. And I'm like, well, what's probably the most popular ride there?
Oh, that's a good point.
So that's the one I went for.
All right, so that's the one they picked. Like, I don't know. It's softball. I felt like I was fine with their pick. I don't necessarily agree with it. I do love Space Mountain. It's fun. Also, I have the benefit of it being my least favorite Space Mountain, so there's that.
Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of how I feel too.
Yeah, so, Jordan, we're going to get you to
Remember
Disneyland.
when-
We're doing it.
Remember when there was Rockin' Space Mountain? Oh man,
They did that.
Space Mountain and the Chili Peppers.
They did that for like a month for grad night.
We wrote it though. You were there with me.
No, I've never been on Rockin' Space Mountain.
Hmm.
So I don't know what.
Maybe I just wrote. Was Rockin' Rockin' California Screamin' during that same time?
Oh yeah, it was. I wasn't there for that either. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I rode both of those when it had like Chili Peppers playing.
Well, I'm glad you thought I was there. That kind of warms my little cold black heart. I like to be included, guys. All right. So for their Magic Kingdom underrated one.
And Jordan was there too.
Jordan, you son of a bitch! You said you'd never been to Disneyland.
What? I was bird watching.
Wait, that excuse could literally work for anything.
No.
We're gonna test this anyway. For their underrated pick for Magic Kingdom, I highly agreed with this. So much so that yeah, well, it's
Was it Tomorrowland Speedway?
no, that's not underrated at all.
Was it the Astro Orbiter?
It always.
No, it was not the Astro Orbiter.
Ah.
Okay,
Oh, you said underrated.
yeah.
We did overrated. Oh. My
Wait, hold on.
bad.
I think I need to backpedal on my underrated thing. Because I love this ride. But I guess thinking about it now, so do a lot of people. Maybe it's just rated. But they picked the People Mover for underrated.
I feel like
It's underappreciated.
You feel like what, Jordan?
I don't know, because I feel like a lot of people genuinely really like the People Mover.
Yeah. I feel like it.
So I don't understand why this person would think it's underrated, because I feel like a lot of people genuinely like it.
Yeah.
On the middle of a hot day, that's probably the best Magic Kingdom ride there is.
I love the People Mover. You're not wrong.
I mean, it's a good ride anyways, but middle of a hot day at Magic Kingdom, that's a great one.
What would be our own good underrated attraction to like what do you love that just doesn't get enough love?
Astro Orbiter.
Oh. I don't love the Astro Orbiter.
Fuck, dude.
Oh.
Like, the Astro Orbiter at night, whenever you're like, you lift your little pod all the way up,
Uh-huh.
and you can see all the lights of Disneyland or Disney World. Shit, yeah, man, that looks awesome. You got to do it at night, though.
Okay.
All right, I'll go with that one.
That's fair. I've never been on it at night. Time to go back. What, Josh?
Man, one that I like that most people don't really like.
It's hard in the Magic Kingdom. Because
Yeah, because, like, I mean, everything's always fucking packed everywhere in the Magic Kingdom.
yeah. And if you... Yeah. I'm just going through rides in my
Yeah.
head. I'm like...
Especially,
I mean, I
especially
think-
that
I think-
little pathway between fucking Peter Pan and Small World.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's just...
Morty.
So, I definitely think Winnie the Pooh is overrated.
I like the Magic Kingdom Winnie the Pooh a lot.
I think they're both completely overrated. I
Believe
think
it or
they-
not, I've never been on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
You know why?
All right, so here's the a funny story. I don't know if I've told this story on this podcast yet, but anytime I try to convince Chelsea to go on a ride that is even remotely targeted towards kids only or like children only, she's like, "No, that ride's for babies." To which I reply, "We're at Disney World. Everything's for fucking babies."
You're not wrong. Wait, Winnie the Pooh's not a baby ride? It might be. So is that her view on that? Is that why you've never been on it?
Right. Yeah. So I was like, let's do this. She's like, no, it's for babies.
I just feel like the one it replaced was better.
What?
Maybe they could have updated Toad so it's better technology,
Hold on.
but
Why is she in Fantasyland at all?
Buddy, I don't know.
I'm gonna. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything about it because it's your wife and she's very nice.
I honestly can't think of anything at Magic Kingdom that's underrated.
Yeah, it's really. I think Jordan nailed it with the Astro Orbiter.
Sometimes I don't think people appreciate the Barnstormer as much as I do.
Oh, you know why?
because it's awesome and you guys all suck.
Eh. You know what? I'll agree with your attitude. But it's not awesome. No, we don't. Okay, I don't agree with your attitude at all, apparently. All right, moving on to Epcot. Overrated. And now that Jordan mentioned getting into the article author's headspace on what they could say to be outrageous, they called this ride overrated. And damn it, if Jordan didn't hit that nail on the head.
Was it Spaceship Earth?
No.
Oh, good, because I was about to throw hands.
Yeah.
But they took a different approach on this, because when they said that this one was overrated, my thought was, who the hell is overrating this ride? I love this ride, but in general, being members of the Disney community, I'm going to say most people aren't overrating this ride, because it's...
The Three Caballeros?
No. Mission Space.
Is it, oh.
I should let you guess.
Really?
Yeah, they said that was overrated. Again, I love Mission Space, but I am one of the few. If one of us got on
I like Mission Space. I think it's awesome.
If one of us got on Twitter right now and said Mission Space is the best ride at Epcot, which I don't agree with, but if you tweeted that,
buddy, you're rest in peace. You're mentioned.
Yeah, it would be over. I feel like Safari Mike would personally just show up at my door, put me in a half Nelson, and just punch me in the stomach.
It's only a 2-hour drive from
I know.
Right?
And he would.
Yeah, he'd do it.
He would waste no time in just showing up and you did what?
hour and a half later.
Just me crying on my front porch. I'm sorry, Mike. Not really. So yeah, that was their overrated one. Again.
Hey Jake,
what?
You know what you need to put around your door there? Like a rope light. That way you could maybe hide your cable a little bit better.
I like my cable.
Wait, where did that come from?
It's annoying me.
That's fair. Hey viewer, if my cable is annoying you too, keep it to yourself.
Press 1.
All right, underrated ride for Epcot. I'm going to let you guys guess on this one. I don't know where I stand on this because I'm weird and I know my thoughts on this ride.
Isn't there like 3 rides at Epcot right now? No, there's 5.
The Living Seas with
7.
Nemo.
No.
Oh shit! All right.
Living with the Land. That's underrated.
No, but I
It's usually busy because of people waiting to get on Soarin'.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason it's busy.
Living with the Land is just Soren's standby queue for fast pass people. I guess I'll just wait over here on this greenhouse boat ride. But
Ooh.
if I had to
Journey into Imagination.
No.
No, that's overrated. I'm sorry.
No, I feel like most people just don't like it. I love it. I'm gonna tweet my favorite.
I think it could be better.
The best rides at Epcot is Mission Space and Journey into Imagination. Don't at me.
Changed my mind.
I feel like
with Waldo with the sniper rifle.
Wait, what?
You've not seen that one?
No.
The Change My Mind guy, except he's hand drawn.
Uh-huh.
Laying on the ground with his head exploded, and there's Waldo in the next frame with a sniper rifle.
Why?
Because he's changing his mind.
Oh, damn it. Anyway.
And nobody would find Waldo if he shot you.
It's true. Oh, he'd be the best sniper. Underrated attraction. Any more guesses for Epcot?
River of Death.
I know what you're trying to say, and you're correct. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, the Grand Fiesta Tour.
Actually, I ride that every time I'm in Epcot, just because I can just walk onto it.
Look, I know it's not the best ride, but it's absolutely the best ride. But underrated though, putting it in the underrated category. Do we really need to give that ride more rating?
I'm really trying to grasp the concept or grasp the mindset of this person, because is this person as plugged into the theme park community on Twitter as we are?
I mean,
I say that as if we're like some big name. We're not, but we pay attention.
Yeah. Me and Jordan pay attention. Josh.
What?
No, you were right. Continue, Jake.
No, I was just adding to that. Do you want to hear his reason why he picked the?
Yes.
Not really.
So this is the quote from the article. To me, Grand Fiesta Tour has evolved into the improved version of It's a Small World.
The fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know what that means at all.
Again, I need to know what's in this person's head space.
So we went through from the Children of the World to Donald Duck in Latin America.
Chasing all the pretty ladies. His words, not mine.
Huh.
Yeah, that's so. For some reason, this is far superior to Small World. I don't know why. I mean, there's that one section in it that's Small World-esque, but I wouldn't say that section is any sort of improvement on Small World.
But none of it is Mary Blair-esque.
No. In fact, it can't even make up its mind whether it wants to be cartoonish or, actual Mexico. Which
I just missed the guy in the tube TV trying to sell me shit.
That was weird. That was a weird. Why would they? Who thought that was a good idea to include that on the River of Time?
River of Death.
Whatever.
I mean, time equals death eventually.
They were like, hey, how can we take the effect from the hitchhiking ghost effect from Haunted Mansion, but make it
terrible,
make it cheap, horribly racist in a stereotypical sort of way, and have it be the finale of the ride? Like, what? No, this shouldn't be a thing at all. It's terrible. I'm glad it's gone. And now that part's just a sweet party with balloons and stuff. All right, on to Hollywood Studios. What do you think they picked for overrated?
Star Tours.
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Ooh, Josh got it.
Rock and Roller Coaster. I mean, it's a fun ride. It really is. But Aerosmith is just so fucking ew.
I like that your problem with the ride is just the brief moment you share with Aerosmith and the music coming out of the speakers.
I just don't like Aerosmith, man.
Wait.
And who decorates doors with fucking marbles?
Have you licked those marbles? They're amazing. Hello? The snozberries taste like snozberries.
The marbles taste like ball sweat.
Who's rubbing their balls on the marble? Now who's the weird one, Josh? Holy shit. Anyway, I have no thoughts on... I mean, I feel like back in the day, Rock and Roller Coaster could have fit in an overrated, but now with Hollywood Studios' current lineup, I mean, Rock and Roller Coaster is pretty far down the list, so...
I mean, I think they could probably, freshen it up, but add a band that doesn't suck.
Like Rush.
No, you said one that doesn't suck.
Damn it.
Well, but then we can call it the Russian roller coaster.
Well, that's something completely different.
Takes you straight to Siberia and drops you in prison.
But it plays that that song on that's all over TikTok, the Rasputin song. There once lived a man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong. I don't know the words. I do know the words. You know what? Hold on. Screw it. We're changing Rock and Roller Coaster to the Russian Roller Coaster, and that's the only song that's going to play on it. There, done. Overrate that shit. All right, underrated attraction at Hollywood Studios. I'll agree with this one wholeheartedly. Imagine this on a roller coaster.
Disco lights.
Yeah! Oh, it'd be such an improvement. I'm glad we accidentally...
Underrated Muppet Vision.
No, but that would be a good one. Guys, I kind of like that song. It's really catchy.
Hey, can we make our own list next week of underrated and overrated restaurants and or bars?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm glad you said restaurants and or bars, because I was going to say we've kind of been making our own attraction list as we went, so that was out the window. All right, next week. Underrated and overrated restaurants and or bars from each park. Anyway, the underrated...
By the Mickey Mutineers.
Yeah. We're way better than theme park tourists.
That's us.
Good. You're not wrong. Underrated.
Just reminding you.
Reminding me? Underrated attraction at Hollywood Studios. Ass. Alien swirling saucers.
Really?
Yeah, they called that underrated.
Interesting.
I love that ride.
Huh.
But
yeah, I love that ride too. I will say the second
think
time I
that's
went on it though,
appropriately
it wasn't as smooth of a ride as the first time I went on it.
I absolutely agree with that. It was clunky when I rode it, but still fun. Still fun.
It was smooth as shit whenever we went on it the first time.
Yeah, because the last time I rode it, I felt it was fairly smooth. So is it like riding around inside that shopping cart with the one bad caster?
Yes. Weird that you call it a caster. I mean, you're not wrong, but I feel like normal people call it wheels.
Well, yes, the caster is a wheel, but the casters are the wheels that turn both ways.
Yeah. I mean, I know, but still, I'd call it a wheel. Anyway, yeah, no, on the transfer from one turntable to the other, like, it was just like a big chunk on alien swirling saucers, and still fun though, still fun. I feel like Josh kind of nailed it on the head. Like, the only other thing I could think of at Hollywood Studios for underrated would be Muppet Vision.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is that even open anymore?
Yeah, I just went on it. It's fantastic.
Because what they replace it with is at California Adventure.
The worst version of filler magic I've ever seen. They didn't use a big screen.
What?
Yeah, it's still just...
So it's filler magic, but it's a little screen?
Well, it's the screen the Muppet Vision size screen.
Right, it's not the expanding screen.
No, it doesn't expand at all. It's weird and terrible, and I hate it. And I love filler magic, but that's like 90% of the magic is that screen.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to our final park here at Animal Kingdom. No, you know what? I'm going to start with underrated. Underrated attraction. Again, this is a park with like 5 rides, so.
Animal Kingdom?
Yeah.
Underrated?
Yeah, we're going to start with underrated.
Tough to be a bug.
Is it a ride or an attraction?
A ride.
Oh, okay. Underrated ride? It's got to be Cali River.
No.
Really? Like the last handful of times we've been there, that's always been a walk-on, even on hot fucking days.
I don't like Cali River. It's too short.
I'm gonna go with we're doing underrated.
Yeah, we're doing underrated first this time. Just because they're overrated really pissed me off. So I'm saving that for the finale.
Navi River.
You
Journey.
nailed it. Yeah, to them that's underrated.
Oh, really? That's always freaking packed when I go.
Dude, when I was there, sometimes I had a longer wait than Flight of Passage. I loved it. I rode the Navi River, and it's relaxing. It is what it is.
Was the animatronic working for you at the end?
Yes, which made me really happy.
Good. Yes.
I was hoping like hell that it wasn't in B mode.
I've seen
So
I've seen the animatronic and the screen.
Tangent.
That's
When
not-
you went,
Oh.
was the Hondo animatronic working?
Yeah, but we didn't get to spend much
Okay.
time in that room because of...
Okay, so everybody says that the Navi at the end of River Journey is probably the best animatronic that they have,
Hell no.
in ways of like moving in fluidity and whatnot. I argue that the Hondo Onaka audio animatronic was better.
Well, I could see both sides of the argument because the fluidity of the shaman is pretty amazing, but Hondo's walking around.
Right.
It's amazing.
And I really like Hondo.
And I do really like Hondo.
That aside, like those are probably the two newest animatronics in those parks.
Yes.
I would think. I'm probably wrong. There's probably an animatronic that had been added in between the two, but I remember the Na'vi being a very big deal. And then, 2-3 years later, here comes Hondo, and people are still saying that the Na'vi is better, but I don't know. I think Hondo moves a little bit more fluid, or naturally.
Yeah, and he does a lot more things. Like,
yeah.
I mean, the shaman's doing this a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the shaman's really big. I mean, it's full-size Na'vi, but no, Hondo is amazing. I agree with that. Just what they have him do, and like hit the facial expressions and the way he moved his lips and stuff. Like, dude's forming consonants and syllables and stuff.
Yeah.
Like and it made me sad that they rushed us through that room so quick because I got to see him. I was happy about that, but I didn't get to see him for as long as I wanted to see him. So, no, all right, underrated animatronic Hondo. There we go.
All right, so we're on to underrated, overrated.
Overrated ride at Animal Kingdom.
I'm gonna guess this. They just freaking picked dinosaur out of their hat. They have no real good reason. They just grabbed dinosaur.
I mean, I like where your head's at, but you're not correct. But that would be a ballsy move. Like, no, it's dinosaur.
You know what? I'm gonna say the safari.
No.
Well, good, because I would have been angry if it was correct.
Triceratops spin.
Why would that be overrated? I rode that last time. When I was there a couple weeks ago. Never been on it before.
Is it just like Dumbo?
Yeah. But here's the kicker. My youngest, my 6-year-old, it was his idea to ride it. He's like, we'll ride that. And then, like, afterwards, he was pretty much done with spinners.
Yeah, you said that. That's funny.
Yeah, he's just like, does the same thing. I was like, yes. That's how you raise children. No, so for their Animal Kingdom pick for overrated, and the only reason I'm really angry about this is I feel like I had a religious experience on this ride. It's the Flight of Passage.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they even go to the rest of the park?
I don't know. I would never call Flight of Passage overrated. Flight of Passage blew my mind. Up until
Flight of Passage?
Yeah, shut up. I got mush mouth and you can't do anything about it. Neither can I. Anyway, because I went to Animal Kingdom on a Wednesday, and it was my first time on Flight of Passage, and that day I rode the best ride I've ever been on. Thursday I went to Hollywood Studios, and on Thursday I rode the best ride I've ever been on. But backing up to Wednesday,
so yeah, I mean these like Flight of Passage is fucking soaring on steroids,
and that's not a bad thing. I'd say it's way better than Soarin' though. I rode it twice, 3 different times during the ride. On the first time, I almost cried. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's an amazing ride.
And I got way too into it. I was like leaning left and right. Yeah, anyway, I talked about that a couple episodes ago. But
your fucking one hand pull off your cowboy hat. And...
What am I, Slim Pickens? No.
Oh, my bad.
Not a bad idea though. But no, the audacity they would have of calling Flight of Passage overrated.
Yeah, that's ballsy.
Like, that's a popular ride for a very damn good reason. That is rated adequately.
Man, I've been there like first thing in the morning. Like, I'm talking extra magic hours.
What are those?
And the line is already like 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's nuts, and I can understand why. Jordan, you like Flight of Passage, right?
Yeah, I do. I love the ride. Hate the movie.
Oh yeah, that whole land became my new example. Well, that and Cars Land is an example of movie, fantastic execution.
God, I forgot the next 2 movies are coming out soon.
Hey, well, they've been saying that for the past 15 years. Who knows?
The next 2 Cars movies?
You know what? Yes. They take place. Cars in space. I'd watch it. So anyway,
Wasn't that an episode of Mater's Junkyard Tales?
from the crypt.
I don't know what it's called.
Neither do I. I actively avoided it. I hate Mater. He has a fun ride though.
You know, Larry the Cable Guy's best friend is freaking Lewis Black.
I had no idea, and that surprises me. You know why?
Because they're on opposite ends of the political spectrum.
I'm just shocked that Larry the Cable Guy has friends. No, I'm sure he's a nice guy. He's just not my cup of tea.
But they've both been in Pixar movies.
Oh shit, you're right. Oh, I forget that Lewis Black was allowed to be in a kids movie. He didn't really act, but it was fitting for his character. Anyway, hey guys, can I just say one more thing?
You better just be saying literally one more thing.
It's still my thunder.
Okay,
You know,
go
no,
ahead.
no, no. You know,
Go
no. Screw you,
ahead.
Josh. That's our show. That's our show. We're ending it. If you've enjoyed us, we're the Mickey Mutineers. I'm Jake. That's Josh. That's Jordan. If you have not enjoyed us, you've been listening to Radio Harambe. I'm Mike. That's Dave. And
Other Dave.
other Dave.
Mickey Mutineers podcast, full of empty promises.